All right, gang, we're back. We had such a bad freaking experience when we played that game that we're just going to sim them and see if it turns out any different. But we got clobbered by the Brewers. We got punched in the mouth by the Brewers, by Freddie Peralta, and Brad Keller took it. He took it all right. So, we're back to a game and a half behind the Brewers in the NL Central. We are tied still for the second wild card spot, 2.5 games behind the Giants for that first spot. So we're going to just sim. We are going to sim and hope the simulation results differ a little bit from what we just did the last time. So we'll sim the game 2. Let's see what happens here. 4-3 win. Looks like we lost Canley for 6 weeks, which is no bueno, as they say. But 6 weeks, we'll do 15-day. But we prepared for that. That's why we made those deals at the deadline. So we'll come down here and we'll promote Nick Mears, maybe? No, we'll do Blake. Blake Wyman. We'll come up here. We'll ask Socia to put him in there. Where's he slot him? He slots him as a middle reliever. Okay. Can't really complain there. So it's all right. We prepared for that, but we got the 4-3 win. Let's see who had a big game. This game we led from start to finish. Brewers almost were able to come back there in the 7th, 8th, and 9th. But bottom of the 7th had a sack. Ahmed Rosario had a sacrifice fly, which I guess at that point extended the lead a little bit. Okay. Who had the big game? Alonso went 2 for 4. Let's see. Hayes went 1 for 3 with an RBI and a walk. So pretty even outing throughout. Paddock went 7 strong, 10 Ks, 1 earned run, 1 run on 4 hits. He's got to be player of the game. That's a 70 game score, right? Yep, 74 game score. So excellent start by Paddock, and that's what an ace does. He stops the bleeding when it's starting. Luckily, he played. Now, let's see if we can battle right back there with Kumar Rocker. Man, that Paddock Rocker 1-2 punch could be huge for us. So let's see. Can we at least clinch a split against Milwaukee? We're playing Corbin Burns. This will be tough. Let's see. Yes, a 3-0 win. Are you serious? Chris Taylor and Ke'Bryan Hayes. Hayes went 3 for 4. Taylor 2 for 3. And Rocker must have just... How far did he go? 7 innings, 7 Ks, 4 walks, 1 hit, and 0 earned run. Game score 78. That's what we need. That 1-2 punch of... we get to the playoffs, and these series shorten up. Paddock and Rocker back-to-back. Boom, boom. That is tough. And now Steve Fuentes, who's 8-2, 1.63 ERA, leads the Buccos in WAR. Who dipshit AI Ben Charrington wanted to keep in AAA this year for some unknown reason. But let's see, if we get a win here? Okay, we're already a game. We've just overtaken first place in the NL Central for the first time since, what was that? To the beginning of May. We're in August now. A slow slog back up to the top. Now we can create some cushion here if we get the win against Brandon Woodruff. So Corbin Burns was tough. Brandon Woodruff is just going to be as tough as well. So let's see. Can we win the series and take 3 in a row from the Brewers? Yes. Oh, yes. Jackson Reese, looks like we lost him for 4 days, which is not the end of the world. Not going to put him on the DL for that. We'll just hopefully give him he's going to get the day off tomorrow, so that's 1 day gone. But, man, let's see what happened there. 5-4 win. Looks like a little bit of a comeback. A bottom of the 9th comeback was needed by the Buccos. Wow. Pirates were down 4-0 and then scored 5 in the final 4 innings. So Ahmed Rosario, 2 for 4. Chris Taylor, walk, an RBI, a hit, a run. Alcantara, 1 for 3. So Fuentes, 6 innings, 6 Ks, 4 earned runs. Not a great start, as reflected in that 44-game score. Woodruff had I wouldn't say great. 8 innings, 7K, 4 earned runs. I feel like that'll win you most of the time, but not today, as the Buccos took 3 of 4 from the Brewers, and we didn't play anything. Hey, if we don't play, we keep winning. That's fine frickin' by me. So now we have an off day, which is great. Now Jackson Reese gets that day as well, so that day-to-day injury now reduced there. Have another off day. Oh, so 2 days. So we're only down to 2 days now. So, yeah, no DL stint needed there. So a game and a half up on the Brewers at this point of the season, with Domingo Herman coming up against the Philadelphia Phillies. Now, the Phillies struggling this year a little bit, 49-64. So hopefully we can get a series win here before we face the Braves, who are in a much better position. So these are the series against the Phillies that you would like to have a possibility of a sweep. Here's what I think about when it comes to what series you have to win. Division series, you have to win, or not have to, but you'll be able to climb the standings much quicker, or you'll fall down the standings much faster if you lose those series against teams in your division. Next you want to be in a position to at least to win, but possibly sweep, when you play a team like the Phillies. And if you're going to lose a series, have it be against an AL team that you're not going to see. That's the preferred choice you lose a series to. The second one would be, a team, like if you're the Pirates, team from the NL West or something like that. So against a team like this that is not having a great year, I'm expecting at least 2 wins, maybe hoping for even a sweep. Watch, we'll lose all. Oh, okay. 3-0 win. So let's see what happened there. Rosario is catching fire right now, it seems. 3 for 4 with 2 RBI. And then Herman went 7 innings, pitched 3 Ks, allowed 8 hits and 1 walk. So his whip isn't I don't know how great his whip is, but other than that, he's been just so rock solid for us. So let's see if we can clinch that series win like we wanted to here. We did. Brad Keller out 2 to 3 weeks, it looks like here. So we'll go on the 15-day IL. So now we got to decide, are we going to bring someone up to start from the minor leagues, or are we going to bring someone from the bullpen up? So let's see. Singer, not looking great. So I think what we'll do, just based on the options we have, is we're going to go Nick Mears, bring him up. And that means we're going to pull forward a Tristan Beck, slot him 4th, so he'll pitch the least amount, and then we'll put Mears in there for middle relief and go from there. So not ideal, but hey, we can manage. So the Buccos got a 7-1 win, so it puts us in a position to sweep, which would be great. We got on them early, it looks like, leading 4-1 through the 5th inning. Anyone have a monster game? Blade looked like he led the team. 2 hits, 4 at-bats, 2 RBI, and a walk as well. Brad Keller went 6 2/3, 3 Ks, 1 earned run on 6 hits. He was injured late in the game there. So 60-game score, above average outing for him. Bummer he got hurt for sure there. Can't lose too many of those arms. But okay, so let's try to get the sweep against the Phillies, which would be excellent. And we do, 6-3. That's exactly the kind of outing you want. And August is turning into our month right now. Looks like we're heating up at the best time. Let's see, Alonso 4 for 4 with 3 RBI and 3 runs. 24 home runs and 72 RBI. That means not a lot of people are getting on base in front of him, or he's not hitting anything other than home runs, pretty much, or so home runs. But Paddock, 7 1/3, 3 Ks, 1 earned run, 4 hits, 68 game score. Pete Alonso, of course, being the player of the game. So that's the kind of result we wanted. Let's see where that leaves us now. 3.5 up on the Brewers in the middle of August. I like this a lot. And now we have a series against the Atlanta Braves, who they're going to be battling. They're still in the thick. They're like the last team probably that's in the thick for that wild card spot here. Looks like there's 5 teams that are kind of shaping up right now that are in the hunt. So this is going to be a big series for them. They're probably going to fight like hell. So we got to expect their best shot. So, all right, the Braves. 3-game series against the Braves. Would like a win. Obviously, but so far this month I see a lot of green here, which is great for us. Let's get the first game series win. Okay, 4-1 loss. Let's see, second game, can we split? Okay, 4-2. Let's see what happened there. The wins are way more fun to look at. All right, anyone? No, even effort throughout. No one with more than 1 hit or 1 RBI. And Fuentes, did Fuentes get hurt? He was injured while pitching, so that's not great. 1 hit and 1 1/3 inning. Contreras got the win there. So let's see what the story is here. See, this is what I'm afraid of. The arm's just falling apart. Fuentes, forearm soreness, which long-term may not be great at all, but he should be good for his next start, I hope. We'll find out. Okay, so we are back, and let's see if we can take the series against the Braves. And we do. 6-1. Okay. I like this. This is shaping up good. Chris Taylor, 4 for 5 with 2 RBI. Ahmad Rosario, 2 for 5. Some of our additions there, and even Tristan Beck getting into it, going 1 for 4. 4 at bats for the pitcher means. I thought, wow, okay, must have just batted around then. I was going to say a complete game. 5 Ks, 3 hits in 6 1/3 innings, 63 game score. Player of the game, Chris Taylor. That'll happen when you go 4 for 5. So we'll go back here. Let's see where that leaves us. So we are now 4.5 up on the Brewers, which is great. And now we have a series of the Cardinals upcoming, which they're 14 back in the Central and 11 back from the wild card. And we're throwing Domingo Herman out there. Steve Fuentes, injured for 3 days. Let's see. Is he still? Okay, he's on fire. Domingo Herman is on fire. So that's good for us. So let's see what happens here. Yes, a 4-3 victory. That's great. Rosario, 4 for 4. His average is creeping up fast. 2 RBI. And let's see, anyone else? Cole Tucker with a pinch hit. Let's see, what was that? A pinch hit. Looks like single, so that's nice. Alcantara, 2 for 4. Domingo Herman, pitching 7 1/3, 7 Ks, 4 hits, only 2 earned runs. Man, our starting pitching, knock on wood, has been very good this year. So now we are officially 5.5 up on the Brewers. But we're just going to keep chugging along. We're not going to take a pause yet. I'm a little nervous here because you'll notice that our ranks in terms of batting, we're dropping a little bit here, which can be a little bit concerning. So let's just keep our fingers crossed and hope our bats, wake up a little bit. So against the Cardinals, a 4-1 win. So we clinched the series win against the Redbirds. Alonso, 2 for 4 with 4 RBI. Blade, 2 for 3. And then Trammell pitching in with 2 walks. I love just how deep this team is. Paddock with an 80 game score, 7 1/3, 8 Ks, only giving up 1 hit. We 1 hit the Cardinals. That is awesome. Chris Paddock, player of the game, 10-5. Chris Paddock is 10-5, baby. First Buccos pitcher to double-digit wins, and it looks like we might have quite a few of them, which, again, knock on wood, is because of good health. So, all right, let's see. Can we get the sweep against the Cardinals here? This would be huge. Yes, a 6-4 win against the Cardinals. I mean, a little bit of bad luck on their part. They had 13 hits and only 4 runs. Let's see. Blade, 2 for 4 with 3 RBI. Hit his 31st double of the year, his 17th home run. What's that guy's slugging percentage? .502. Yep, he's having quite a year. Rocker, 6 innings pitched, 6 Ks, gave up 10 hits, but 47 game score. But man, he can get people out. He absolutely can. Tommy Edman being the player of the game, 4 for 4, 2 RBI. Hey, 4 for 4 is tough. So another win for the Buccos, and that means we're now 7.5 up on the Brewers. We're just going to keep chugging along here. Steve Fuentes, are you ready to go, my friend? It looks like you are. Let's just go back to the pitching here to make sure. Yep, he's on fire too, which, hell, I love to see that. So we're playing the Miami 97s. I think this might be the first game against the 97s all year. They are near the bottom of the division, or of the National League. So again, just like against the Phillies, let's hope to win this, at least win it, which would be 3 games. But hopefully we can put ourselves in a position to sweep right now. I know there's a lot of green. I'm not going to count it. I don't want to jinx anything here. I'm not going to count it up or anything. We'll wait till we get to the end of the month. So the Miami 97s, let's see. Can we get a first game series win? We do, 4-2. Let's see what happened here. Chris Taylor, 2 for 4, and everything else looked pretty even. Cole Tucker drawing 2 walks. Always like to see that. I always like to see who has the good eye of the game. Fuentes, 9-2 now. 6 innings pitched, 3K, 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 earned runs. He was the player of the game. So, just caught this. Edward Cabrera, 4-15. That's rare. That means he's been healthy. To see a record like that means you're healthy. You may not be great, but you're still getting a lot of time. You're still getting a lot of playing time. Let's see, 100. I'm just so curious about this. 125 in the 3rd innings pitched. 108 Ks. I mean, none of these are really. I mean, the walks are pretty bad. The home runs are but not. It's not as bad as 4-15 would make you think. Like, yes, it's not great for sure, but 4-15 makes you think like disastrous stats, and I don't think that those are that bad. I think there's a little bit of unluck there. But anyway, so first game of the series win. Thank you. Against the 97s, which I'm assuming that's the 97s because that's when they won their first World Series, the Marlins. So let's see. Can we get another win? A 9-3 win. Looks like we led 3 in the first, 2 in the second, 4 in the third. Who had the best? I mean, this was an all-around effort here. Look, that's a full box score right there. Hayes 2 for 4, Rosario 2 for 4, Alonso 2 for 4 with 2 RBI. Hayes had 2 RBI. Alcantara, who I always forget to look at because he's the bottom, 2 for 4 with 2 RBI. Caratini, a sly little acquisition there at the trade deadline, drew 2 walks. Tristan Beck, wow, 8 innings pitched, 5K, 2 hits, 1 run. When he's on, he can be good. When he's off, he can walk a lot of people. But he's having a year. First, I didn't know how well this would translate to the starting rotation, but looks like he's maybe having a little bit of a year here, which is great for us. So let's see. Can we clinch the series win against the 97s? Oh, we do. 4-3 in 13 innings. What happened here? Who was the big hitter? Alcantara. I almost looked at him first this time. 3 for 6 with an RBI. Shortstop. Alcantara gave the game-winning hit in the bottom of the 13th. Run-scoring single to seal the deal, baby. I wonder who scored. Maybe it was Swaggerty. Maybe not. Erman, 5 innings, 4 Ks, 4 hits, 1 earned run. And Erman was the player of the game. So interesting. Wyman got the win. All right, so can we get the series sweep of the 97s? Then we get an off day. Oh, the Pirates feeling great going into the off day with a big series sweep, a 6-0 series sweep. Hayes going 3 for 4 with 4 RBI. Had a home run, had a double, his 36th double of the year. Senzel had a stolen base. Paddock now 11-5, 7 1/3 innings pitched, 4 Ks, 76 game score. Man, he is having a season to remember. So now with that sweep, let's see where that leaves us now. We will sim the off day. Okay, so we sim the off day. Brad Keller, 4 days left, and then we might put him. We just might put him on a rehab assignment, I think. But look, I didn't even look. Pirates are 9.5 up on the Milwaukee Brewers for first place in the NL Central. I think with one more win, we tie our win totals for the last 2 years. So right now we're sitting with Kumar Rocker, Steve Fuentes, Domingo Herman, all at 9 wins. Let's see if we can get to 10 wins with just a straight 3-game sweep against the Cubbies, who are 19.5 out of first place and 14.5 out from the wild card. So again, we've had a couple, soft series here. Looks like our offense rankings are picking a little bit back up, and it's hard not to after a sweep like that. Let's check on the team chemistry. They should be great. Ecstatic. Yep. We got some big smiles in there. So good leader Michael Perez, unhappy. A few guys unhappy. I don't know how you could be unhappy with things like this going on. Meet the team. Oh, look at this. I was going to see you need top 10 players to compete, and looky what we got going on here. Pete Alonso, 8th. Blade, 6th, raking. Kumar, 9th. Delaplane, 4th. Trevor Rogers, 2nd. I mean, pitchers being in the top 10 are a little bit different than position players. But let's just check out to see who's having like an unbelievable season here, if anyone is, or if anyone's kind of in line. Let's check out WAR. Brian Hayes, 3.6. A lot of players having great seasons here. A lot of OPS plus is over 100, which I like to see. Alcantara, 94 OPS plus. But when you're given good defense, that's okay. Yeah, this is awesome. Our pitching staff has just been. I think our pitching staff's what's leading us, though. I mean, just look at 3.5 WAR, 3.3 WAR, 2.5. Hopefully, our team starts getting the respect it deserves when we're talking about end of season awards. But we still have a little bit while to go. But this division graph, I freaking love the look of this. But we have a couple series coming up against the Brewers still, especially the last series of the year. So this could evaporate, pretty quickly. Obviously, we don't want that to happen. So let's finish out the month of August here against the Cubs. All right, another win, 2-1 victory. Let's see, did Rocker get the win? Oh, he didn't. Dang. Oh, almost got the win for his 10th of the season. Looks like an all-around effort here. Blade having a big game. And then Hayes contributing 2 hits. Rocker with player of the game. He went 6 innings, only allowed 4 hits, no runs, 7 Ks. But Brubaker fucked things up, but then he pitched well enough to get the win. So up and down game for sure, as you can tell by that graph. So we'll go back, and let's see if we can clinch the series win against the Cubbies here. And we do, 7-5 in 10 innings. And looks like we needed a little bit of a comeback in order to make that happen. Rosario, 2 for 4 with 2 RBI. Hayes, 2 for 4 before getting pinched hit for by Cole Tucker, who went 1 for 1 with 2 RBI. So was that Tucker a hit? Yep, that was a double by Cole Tucker. 2-run scoring double. Yeah, and then let's see, pitcher-wise, Fuentes couldn't get the win. 8 innings pitched. Oh, that hurts. 3K, 2 earned runs on 4 hits, but you don't get the win. Ahmed Rosario, player of the game. So, Brian Hayes, I just noticed, contributing with a stolen base. So let's see if the Buccos can sweep the Cubbies to go into September. That would be great. Final result. Whoa, I'm going to pretend like I don't see that right now. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, we lost. So, winning streak of 11 games. Unbelievable. Pirates got one hit. Alcantara being the only hit throughout the game. That being said, Pirates still in it. They still only lost 2-1. Beck going 7 1/3 with 3 Ks. He walked 6. That's gonna hurt. But overall, not bad. Now we have the roster expansion coming up. So I am gonna put dipshit Ben Charrington in charge for a quick second, just so he can do his thing here. And then we'll take control back. Brad Keller complete his IL time. Okay, that's great. Okay, so it looks like we have our roster filled out. Pirates win 2-0-10. Top of the 10th, what happened? Victor Caratini helped the Pirates take a 1 lead with his 5th double of the season. This is great. Caratini 2 for 4. Herman 7. Oh, everyone's still sitting on that 9 wins. So what happened here with the lineup? Hey, they're actually leaving Kumar Rocker in here. That's wild. In the starting rotation when I did the AI best pitcher. So now what's happening here? Who did we lose? Fuentes. Did they fucking... Unbelievable. What is wrong with this guy? What is wrong with this freaking guy? Maybe we will... Oh, maybe with roster expansion. Can we expand the roster here, Ben? Can't we? What's our active roster? Is our active roster not? Yeah, so let's go. Okay, whatever. I don't know. Roster expansion means that you can add more players, but I guess not this year. Something weird here. So let's see. Who could we put down? Nick. Who was down but came back up? Is it Bednar? What was his last few outings here? No, he pitched in... I'm trying to figure out. There's someone here that doesn't belong, and I can't figure out who the heck it is. Was it Mears? I'm trying to see whose last game was. Oh, there we go. We found him, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. Actually, it might not have been him. Was it Wyman? I don't freaking know, guys. But anyways, I want Steven Fuentes in the starting rotation at the major league level. How hard is that to wrap your head around? I mean, holy crap. AI Ben Charrington. Might have been Delaplane. Might have been Ronzi. Yeah, I think it was. All right, Fuentes, get your ass back up here. I knew something was wrong, and I should. If it's not Kumar Rocker they're hating on, it's Fuentes. All right, yeah. So that's how it should be. Unbelievable. So I guess if they're not going to expand the rosters and allow us to bring up 40, then I'm just gonna. That's the only reason why I did that for a second, is so that Ben could figure out all the initial promotions and things. But I guess if that's not happening anymore, then Ben, give me controls back, brother. Yeah, it's so weird. Maybe expanded rosters only means to 28, because I think that's what it. I don't think it was 28 before, but oh well. Regardless, let's keep moving here. 9.5 up on the Brewers. We won 11-4 against Miami. Alonso 2 for 4. with 4 RBI. Carson Kelly, 2 for 5. I love our catching group. Alcantara, 3 for 3 with 3 RBI, 2 walks. That man was getting on the base. Paddock, another win, 12-5, 8 innings pitched, 5K, 0 earned runs, and 5 hits. Alonso, player of the game. So now we have, I believe that clinched the series win. I believe, yes, it did. Clinch the series win against the 97s. Can we get the sweep here? Survey says we're waiting. I clicked it, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, can you see ahead now that I'm just sitting here waiting for the game? 6 games against the Brewers this month, at the end of the month. That could be big. Not could be, that will be huge. Okay, we're waiting. We're waiting for you. Oh, okay, 8-4 loss. Scared me there, and now since we're here, and that scared me enough, we're gonna save that game real quick, just to make sure nothing wild happens. All right, so we have the Reds coming up. Let's check. I know we were just here at this screen. 8.5, the Brewers. I feel like we're in store for one of these little runs here. What? Where's Kumar? What's Ben Cherington doing to you? Kumar. And Mike Scioscia. Why do I have it out for you? Jeez Louise. Let's see. Rocker's on fire, which is great. Fuentes is on fire, which is great. We have a lot of pitchers in that bullpen on fire. Alcantara's on fire. Trammell is a little snowflake there. Must be Gen Z. But I feel like we might be in store for one of these little runs that the CPU always has, where it's like, oh, every time you lose, we're going to win now, and we're going to close this gap real fast. But just a couple wins away from clinching a 500 record. Blade batting 300 this late in the season is awesome. So, all right, let's keep it, as some would say, keep her moving. So, the Reds get the series W here, the first game of the series. They're not having a great year, so let's hope we can pounce on them. Simulation slowing down a little bit here. Something with the game. It can't compute the Pirates are this good. I do want to see what the wild card pitcher looks like, though. Okay, there you go. 6-5 win against the Reds, so that we know whether we have to win the division to get into the playoffs or not. All-around effort here. Senzel and Kelly both with 2 hits. Fuentes, 5 innings pitched, still on that, I believe, that 9-win plateau. Yep. Now Kumar Rocker against the Reds. You hope that this one ends in a win for Rocker, just because he's been so dynamite. You want to see someone like that excel. So second game, 4-1 win. Let's see, does that get Rocker to 10? It does. He goes 7 innings with 7 Ks, 5 hits, and 1 run. I don't know why I'm making a big deal out of that. But 10 wins is nice. You like to see 10 wins. 68 games score. That's great. Swaggerty going 3 for 4. I just love the depth this team has. Every day, so there's someone there. There's someone new hitting you in the mouth, or the possibility of hitting you in the mouth. So let's see, get the series. We already clinched a series win against the Reds. So let's see if we're in the middle of one of those runs by the computer. 9.5. Okay, I was going to say, if all of a sudden we're like 5.5, even though we've won. It's like, okay, what's going on here? But, all right. So 9.5 up. We have a series against the Indians, 3-game series against the Indians, 3 against the Cardinals, 3 against the Reds. I mean, this is, I know we're 30 minutes in, but we might just keep going if the streak, continues. So let's see. We got the Indians here. Let's get the first game series win. We do 10-6. A lot of multi-hit players there. We have Senzel, we have Taylor, we have Hayes, Kelly, and Alcantara as well. Paddock going 13-5, 7 1/3, 9 Ks. The guy is just a beast. All right, Cleveland. Let's clinch the series win, and we do. We've received a personal message. 4 months. Oh, Canley. Oof. That's not good. So Canley's not going to play again this season, which is a bummer. Huge bummer. That dampens the series win. But hey, this is why we made those moves. We have the depth. This is why we made those moves. And then the other players we didn't ship out in a trade, this was part of that reason. So we had depth in case something like this happened. So let's go to the schedule and take out what happened in this 3-1 win. But we've clinched a series W against the Indians. 2 for 3 against Blade, 2 for 3 against Rosario. And then Keller with the win, 9-9, 8 innings, 6K, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned. So great game by Keller. Let's see, can we sweep the Indians? I'd love nothing. Well, there's a lot of things I'd love more than sweeping the Indians, but I would enjoy sweeping the Indians for sure. Just want to shove Cleveland's nose in it every time I get the chance to. All right, so we have some guys who decide to retire. Okay, that's good. And we lost to Cleveland. Okay, 4-2. 9.5 up on the Brewers still. The Brewers are 2.5 out of the wild card. So we will probably have to win the division or to get in the playoffs. I'm interested to see what the magic number is now here. So if we go to Pennant Chase, magic number is 16 for the Buccos to clinch the division. So we're close. We are close. We are close. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's see. Against the Cardinals. Loss. Okay, Brewers won. That's not going to help. Oh, here they come. Here comes that streak. Oh, here they come. Okay, 8-4. Of course the Brewers won. I'm telling you, we're in the middle of one of those streaks. Man, the rest of the teams in our division stink. What happened in that 8-4 win? Alonso 2 for 4. Let's see. Armand 6 innings, 4 Ks. Pete Alonso, the player of the game. Let's see the Cardinals. Let's get another win. Let's not worry about clinching. Let's just worry about, just keep the games in front of you here. Worry about them. All right. We lost our first series in a long-ass time right there against the Cardinals. Reds are out of it already. Okay. Senzel. Okay, you're hurt for 3 days. I think you'll be all right. Got another win. I love to see that. Swaggerty in for Senzel. Caratini going 2 for 3. Fuentes gets his 10th win. There we go. Finally rewarding him there. I like that. So now we're just waiting for Armand to get to 10. The big 10. Then we'll have all starting pitchers over 10 wins. The Brewers 9.5 back. And let's see. Can we get the sweep against the Reds? Come on. Yes! 8-4. Let's freaking go, baby. Let's go. 3 for 4, Chris Taylor. Trammell, 1 for 1 with 2 RBI. That has a sniffing of a pinch hit home run, how that reads in the box score. And yes, it looks like it. 10 in the 6th, or 10th, his 10th home run in the 6th inning with 1 on. Rocker going 11-6 with 5 innings pitched, 5 Ks, 4 earned runs on 6 hits. The man is becoming a legend in the Berg. So now here's a huge 3-game series. We're going to take the day off, or not take the day off. We have the day off. So up 10.5 games. The first of, 6 games in the next 2 weeks against the second place Brewers. So let's see, 6 games. If we win 1 game a series at a minimum, or 1 game each, that means they only get up. That means 2 games. So, okay, worst case, that's not worst case scenario. Worst case scenario is after these 2 series at the end of the month, we're up by 4.5 games. Worst case. Second to worst case, we only win a game in each series, then it's 6.5. That's still a little bit of a hill to climb. But if we can win a series here, that goes a long, long way. If we can win a series here, that goes a long way in staving off the Brewers, because they don't have many chances after that. They have 1 3-game series at the end, but if we can win a series, that's huge. So let's see what we can get. Can we set the tone? Oh, 5-4 loss in extras. That hurts. Second game, 8-4 win. That is big. That is big. Caratini, 3 for 3 with 3 RBI. Keller, 6 1/3, 4 Ks, 7 hits. Typical Keller line right there. Caratini with the player of the game. So this is a big game right here. Let's get the dub. Yes, a 12-5 victory against the Brewers. And Herman gets his 10th win. Congrats, Domingo Herman and the whole starting rotation with 10 wins apiece. But holy cow, look at Pete Alonso's line. 3 for 5 with 7 RBI. Let's see. He had 9 total bases, 2 home runs. 1 was a grand slam. The other had 2 on. So that guy, and by that guy, so 9 total bases. That means he had 2 home runs and a single, 7 RBI. It's pretty good. So now after facing the Brewers in 2 series, we now have a measuring stick against the Dodgers. So maybe we shouldn't be too excited about this, but hey, they'll let us know where we're at here. So we're going up against, I think it's Caleb or Craig, not Craig Ferguson. I think it's Caleb Ferguson, all right? Yeah, Caleb Ferguson. Craig's the night show, the host. So let's see. Can we get the win against Caleb Ferguson? 6-3 loss. Dustin May, 3-1 loss. And then Kershaw, I think, this game, 3-2. So, okay, so we're feeling good about ourselves, and the Dodgers come in here and say, hey, go fuck yourself, and sweep us 3 in a row. So now we have the Brewers again, and let's see where we're at here in terms of the pennant chase. The magic number is 3, so we can absolutely clinch the division here with the win. It says we have 100% playoff. I don't know about that, but yeah, we could clinch the division in this series. And I think if we win here, this game, that magic number will go down to 1, I believe. So let's see. Did we get the win? 5-4 win. Who did it? 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 Okay, Brian Hayes, who led the NL in triples with 14 in 2021. Oh, I love the history here. Let's see. Keller, 12 for 9. We beat up Gray in the last meeting. We beat him up again. 4 Ks, 2 runs, 4 hits. Hayes going 2 for 4 with 3 RBI. I imagine he's a player of the game. Yes, he is. So I believe that magic number now is down to 1. I don't know. I shouldn't pitch it like that when I don't really know. Yes, that magic number is down to 1. So a win here, and we clinch. Can the Buccos clinch? Who is on the mound? Domingo Herman, Mr. Reliable. Let's see. Can we get the W? We did it! We did it! Woohoo! We clinched it, baby! We clinched it! Yes. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, this is the most wild stat line. Domingo Herman going 1 for 3 with 3 RBI. He had a home run. Man, way to celebrate clinching the division there. Holy smokes. That is too freaking funny. Day-to-day, Brad Keller, okay. Wow. We did it. It took... we're step 1 of the process here. Next is let's see how much damage we can do in the playoffs. But wow. So started 2021 season, basement, sucked. 2022 strong second half, and then 2023 clinched the division with a 91-61 record. I think it is mathematically possible just by a shred to get to 100 wins. We'd have to win out, but I would love to see that happen. So, can we get the sweep against the Brewers? Will they give up? 17-3 tells me they gave up. Everyone just batting around. Look at that. Hitters 1 through 7. Everyone had at least 2 hits that game. Hayes with 4 RBI. Pete Alonso rocking a 34 home run, 104 RBI year so far. Fuentes 11-3, 7 1/3, 5 Ks. Bednar 1 2/3 with 2 Ks. Cabrian Hayes is the player of the game. Not a shocker there. Chris Taylor hitting 330 on the year. Ahmad Rosario hitting 300. So now the Mets, who are in... now we could really spoil the Mets season here. I believe this is the Mets. Yeah, the Mets season. They are tied for the first wild card. So they need some wins. So we're going to take their best shot probably. But let's keep the train moving. 7-4 loss, okay. 4-2 win. I like that. We're not too good to skip over wins. Tucker 2 for 3 with 3 RBI. Had a double. And then a home run as well. So 6 total bases. Paddock. Oh, no. Paddock was hurt. What's wrong? Tell me what's wrong. Oh, day-to-day. Forearm soreness. Okay. All right. Take a deep breath, Zach. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. 8-2 loss. Nick Gonzalez. I'm excited for this man, to see this man next year in our simulation, because I have a feeling we will need him. So Keller 12-10 record. That's a big record, a lot of starts. Let's enter October on a hot streak here, gents. Okay, lost to the Mets that series. No bueno. And I believe... Okay, Paddock's still hurt. Okay, as long as he's not pitching, that's okay. A loss? Guys, come on. What are we doing here? We want to go into the playoffs on a hot streak. Man, we've just... since we clinched that division, we just fucking shit the bed. Holy crap. Let's go. We can't go cold into the playoffs, or it's going to be a bad time. Whoa, Tommy Doyle's back. I feel like that, you just can't put him in. But I don't know if we'll get him again for the playoffs, though, to be honest. But you can't come back like that and just expect to. Oh, I'm going to pick up where I left off. I don't. Yeah, you'll go for a rehab assignment. I don't know if he'll play again though, because you have to wait between series, I think, to call someone up. So, all right, Paddock, I need you to stop her, get in there, get a win. Yep, there you go. 2-1 win. That's what we do. That's what we do. Again, not too big to skip over wins. Rosario 3 for 4. Paddock pitched 5 2/3 strong. Wyman and Rogers both did well too. So 2 more games left. Let's see. Well, we'll just sim these first. Just everyone get through these last ones healthy. 7-3 win. I like that a lot. No one did particularly well from the... Well, Trammell did well. That looks like that was a pinch hit double. Keller got the win, 13-10 now. And let's wrap up the season with Domingo Herman getting a win. Getting a win? Nope, loss. Okay. So the regular season is over. The Pittsburgh Pirates have clinched the NL Central Division with a 95-win record. Baby, let's go. I like this. Brian Hayes, good year. Domingo Herman, great year from a pitcher perspective. All of our starters over 10 wins. Fuentes' ERA is just bonkers. 2.08. That's great. Kumar Rocker under 3 ERA. Brad Keller wants to stay in Pittsburgh. Yeah, man, sure. I'd like to have you if the price is right, my friend. So let's see. Lineups, is anyone coming in hot or cold? Nope. Pitching, hot or cold? Oh, look at that, baby. Kumar, Fuentes, Tristan Beck. And are we out of that? Let's see. What's this? Let's see. Team chemistry should be ecstatic. It is. People smiling from ear to ear over here. Taylor Trammell's without question the leader of the team. He has the respect of veterans and younger players alike. Teammates gravitate toward him. Good, because I hope he stays around for quite a while. Michael Perez still sitting up here at the major league level. Why? I'm not 100% sure. But let's see. All right. This is... What a freaking run that is. Playoffs begin. Let's see what the status is here. I will, before we go to the playoff picture, though, the bracket, I will go and look at the season standings to see just how we finished and fared in run differential. I feel like this is a pretty good Pirates team, though. That month of August and September were great. Going to the playoffs. Yep, I like that. All right. I have a playoff roster to decide. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I have to be able to say who's eligible and who's not for the playoff roster. What other relievers? Okay, I guess that's good enough for relievers. Yeah, I'd rather have more relievers than position players. Let's see. Can I add anyone else or no? Is that... Okay, yeah, I guess I can. I feel like there's got to be a limit on how many I can add to this, though. And I feel like we hit the limit there. Okay. Oh, playoff roster. I could have probably just done this. Yep. Okay. There we go. Yep. Let's see. Herman, Keller. Is Fuentes? Why is he not on the playoff roster? Nick Mears, get out of here. Fuentes, what is these people's problem with Fuentes here? Is missing anyone else who had great contributions throughout the year? No, I don't think it is. Jeez, oh man. Okay, so now let's go to standings. I want to see how we finished up, how we fared. Let's go to expanded standings here. 144 plus 144 run differential. The Dodgers, look at that, crushing. But we finished with the third best in the whole Major League Baseball team. The Angels and the Dodgers finished first. by a wide margin. So now let's look at playoff coverage. Who do we got? What's the playoff tree look like? Okay. Here we go. Great. Yeah. Against the Nationals. I like this. I like this a lot. So, hey, we made it. We accomplished one part of our goal has been accomplished. The most immediate part, the first step of the goal itself, has been accomplished. We made the playoffs. Now, step 2. Then step 3, then step 4, then won the World Series. But couldn't be happy with how the simulation went. This is a 55-minute video, so I'm not going to bloviate. Probably talk more when we get back in the next video. But man, what a hell of a run this video and simulation was. So excited to get back into the next one and hopefully kick some tail. Thanks for joining me. I will see you in the next one as the playoff Pirates start their trek to the World Series. See ya.